All right, let's talk about this. I just feel it on my heart to talk about this. And, let's just talk about it. You're getting old. Yeah, you're getting old, man. Your cells are starting to slow down. Your knees can tell when it rains. Your back ain't what it used to be. You can't lift as much as you used to. You can't run as fast as you used to. You're getting old. And if you're in your 40s, about to hit your 50s, you got to do some things to, keep you going for another, hopefully 30, 40 years. If you can, maybe more than that. And one of them is you got to go see a proctologist. You got to go get your colon checked, you guys. Men, women, you know, we know we're all private about our privates, but you gotta go do it. Now I had mine done a couple years ago. I am well over 50, and yeah, it's not something that you look forward to. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go get my colon. No, but you got to do it because cancer can pop up, and I got family members with cancer, not that type, but I've had a family member die because of cancer, and they gave her the statistics, and they were correct. They were like 6 months, and you're gonna be out of here. In 6 months, she was gone. Now, some people, depending on the cancer, last a little longer than that. Steve Jobs, he lasted longer than the norm. He was an outlier when it comes to statistic, uh, because his pancreatic cancer, he was able to last over a year, and he was trying to do the whole natural thing until it was like, you know what, let's do the chemo, and it was like, it's too late, it's too far gone. So, anyways, colon cancer is a thing. So you guys got to go do it. I know you don't want to. I know it's a whole deal, but let me tell you what happens. Basically, that once you get signed up for it, maybe a couple days before you actually go in, they make you drink a gallon of whatever mixture, it is, some kind of fluid, mostly water, I think. Then when you get there, the nurse, he or she, is going to ask you a litany of questions about what you've eaten and the last time you've, you know, gone to, use the bathroom, and what has come out, and even liquids and solids. And so they're going to say all that matters. We want to know. And then the doctor, he or she, is going to approach, and you're going to be laying on the bed. They're going to take this machine. They're going to take some type of scope. First, they're going to try to flush your system, and then they're going to take some kind of scope and go in there and look around. Now, I want to say this, even though they didn't say it. I think they're looking for more than just, polyps or whatever, ulcers or cancer. I think they're looking for more than that, because there are a lot of situation that goes on in there. We know parasites hide in there, and for all your life there's parasites in there. And I'm not talking about the ones that are, cause you to have, dysentery or something like that. Amoebas and protozoas, that they're in there because they're causing you to pretty much drain your system of water. You can't hold anything in. But I'm talking about other parasites. So that's a thing. There was a story where these people in the medical field went on a trip. They all went to a meeting in one location, and for the meal, they had raspberries. There's probably like 30 of them, and they were all from different areas of the United States. And when they all went home, eventually they all start, having these problems with their digestive system, and eventually. One young man said there were worms crawling out of his hind end. He could pull them, and he was pulling them out of his hind end. We know this is a thing. We've seen dogs get this type of thing, these parasites. But yeah, so they're looking for a litany of things. It's not just one thing that they're looking for. They're trying to see how healthy you are. But, so it's a good thing to go and, get going on. So I'm just saying, as a grown man, y'all gonna have to grow up. Y'all gonna have to do it. It's not cute, but it's necessary. For you good people, we need you around. You know what I'm saying? Need you around a little bit longer. And it's not to be ashamed of. You go get it done. You don't. You're not sedated. Is another thing. So for those of you who don't like going under, because whatever you think, you're not sedated. You're awake for the whole thing. Is it painful? No, it's not painful. It's just an unnatural feeling, and then they walk you through the whole thing. So it's not painful. It's a little embarrassing, but it needs to be done. So I'm encouraging you guys to, for those of you growing up, you getting there, you know what I'm saying? You getting up in that age, coming to your 50s, you know, you might have to drop trial and go ahead and get that stethoscope or whatever. It's not a stethoscope. It's some type of scope. I don't know. A stethoscope is, I forgot what a stethoscope is. But you're going to have to get the scope put up there, and they're going to go in there and look around. And, you're going to be okay. I don't know what the statistics are for colon cancer. I didn't look it up. But I just know it has to be done. So you guys take care. It's your boy Tone. I'm out.